Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. I am back with another brand new book to share with you. And this book is Sleepy Sheepy. Sheepy is back. This book is written by Lucy Ruth Cummins and it's illustrated by Pete Oswald. And it's published by Flamingo Books. And we want to thank everyone for allowing us to share this book with you today. So, are you ready to find out what Sheepy is up to? You ready? Let's get started. Okay, you ready to find out what Sheepy's up to? Creepy Sheepy. Sheepy looks like a lobster. Sleepy Sheepy's favorite day of the year was almost here, and he knew exactly what he wanted to be. They're at the Halloween store. It was absolutely clear the costume of the year. This sweet little sheepy must get a little bit creepy. Do you dress up? Do you like to be creepy or do you like to be sweet? He'd be claws and paws to oohs and ahs. A sheep in wolf's clothing, a scary, hairy werewolf. They have one left. So he begged and he pleaded. He blinked and he bleated. He knew just what he needed. It has to be this one. And he reached up tall on his little hoofy toes until he grabbed the last one and wouldn't let go. And he made his sweetest sheepy face with his wide sheepy eyes, and he howled out loud, I must be the hairiest, the scariest. I must werewolf. But his paw protested, and he helpfully suggested, you could be a little rain cloud or a bag of cotton balls. You could be super sheepy or a crabby that crawls. Why be one of the many when you can be one of a kind? What do you think? What do you think you should be? But nothing Pa said could change his little sheepy mind, and his paw finally gave in, and a very grateful little sheepy gave a huge ghouly grin. So when the big night came, he suited up quick. He tugged and he yanked, but the suit was so thick. It pinched and it itched, and it felt all wrong. Sheepy'd begged to werewolf, and his paw had gone along. But the candy sounded dandy, and he felt okay. So he'd stick with wolf for this holiday. Do you ever have a costume that just doesn't fit quite right? It's hot or it's itchy? He flung the door open, and it was instantly clear. Packs of werewolves spotted far and spotted near. A few fearsome pirates, a Dracula or two, and a handful of zombies, and a Frankenstein crew. But how about that? Werewolves were everywhere. Remember back here when it was, I said there was only one left? That must be the costume this year. He glanced in the mirror and it was all much clearer. From the top of his head to the bottom of his toes, he could see right then he was in the wrong clothes. Why be one of many when you can be one of a kind? So this little creepy sheepy in his werewolf's boots took one big breath and gave one big sigh and thought right away, I know just what to try. So this little wolfy sheepy went back inside. So what do you think he's gonna do? And when he came back out, he was a pajamaed sheepy with his blankie at his side, and he happily declared as his chest swelled with pride, I'm the sheep walker. I snooze while I stride. That looks much more like Sheepy, doesn't it? He's the sheep walker. That's actually really clever. His two parents chuckled as he ambled door to door. He hollered, "Trick or treat," then ambled even more. With eyes squinched up tight while his treats overflowed, he weaved through the wolves as the jack-o'-lanterns glowed. Oh, look at all that. I bet he's going to get a lot of candy. What do you think? By the end of the night, with his baggie dragging low, his squinched up eyes squinched up doubly so. This little sheep walker was moving slower than slow. He's tired. So Pa Sheepy scooped up his little Sleepy with his goodies in tow and pulled him on his shoulders as the moon's foggy glow. And then they got through the door. Sleepy Sheepy ate a few more treaties, brushed his little teethies, and let out a huge yawn. Then he sheepwalked happily to his bed that night, and they tucked him in tightly, and they turned out his light. He's our sweet little sheepy, and he's one of a kind. And they whispered, "Happy Halloween," just one more time. The end. So, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? And don't forget, our big Halloween bash is on Saturday, October 25th from 12 to 2. We're going to have some surprises. We're going to have trick-or-treating in the library. We're going to have crafts, music, and a costume contest. So, you can let me know, or maybe not, but definitely come in and check out this book. And I will see you in the library soon. Bye for now.